Although I'm going to have to miss my son's first concert, here's the other side of it that I remind myself. He's able to have this because of me and because of my sacrifices. Um, he's able to have the instrument that he has, the snare drum and the bells and stuff, because of me, because of my work and my sacrifices. So although I won't be there in person, I am still very much there. 12 years ago on this date, I was homeless, I was carless, and I was jobless. Now, I've always worked hey Ashley, I've always worked as a singer and an actor, and there was a time where that's all I could do, especially when I had little ones, and especially when I had my youngest, my fourth child. Keeping a job was impossible without being able to afford childcare, things like that. My last husband is absolutely worthless. I could not count on him for anything, and he was abusive, which is why I left him. And that was 12 years ago on this day. And I prayed for the problems that I have today, 12 years later. It took me a while. After having a lifetime of different forms of abuse, it took me a while to get toxic family structures and things like that out of me to get to where I am today. So today, I'm a little sad. My son is having his first band performance, and I will not be there. And I'm still feeling sad about that. And he understands. Of course, he's a little sad, but he understands, and all his siblings will be there, and I make that happen. I actually am performing for a gala tonight for an organization that's really dear to my heart called Salvation and Social Justice. And guys, I believe that Dr. Jamal Bryant is going to be there. So that's pretty exciting. A lot of dignitaries and stuff and big people. So I'm going to be on stage while my son's going to be on stage. And that is quite the sacrifice. Some of those sacrifices I've had to make over the years just to get to where I am right now, which I'm still not where I want to be. But God, I am worlds away from where I used to be. For too many single mothers, when you decide to flee a lifestyle and a world that you probably know you can't survive, sometimes people are afraid to do it because of the sacrifices and the struggles that they're going to walk into that I have had to. And I'm just here to say that it is still worth it. Although I'm going to have to miss my son's first concert, here's the other side of it that I remind myself. He's able to have this because of me and because of my sacrifices. He's able to have the instrument that he has, the snare drum and the bells and stuff, because of me, because of my work and my sacrifices. So although I won't be there in person, I am still very much there. I have had to, even now, sometimes really get creative making things happen. I couldn't afford his instruments, to be honest. I've had a very rough year with my job as a flight attendant. I was out of work for 3 months because someone rear-ended me. 3 months of not getting that pay and only having disability has been quite the setback. There are things when you are by yourself and having to take care of a family and a household by yourself that can feel really insurmountable. When it came to getting when my son or my kids tell me they want to do something, I don't say I can't afford it, this and that. I figure it the fuck out. I make it happen. I'm glad that I don't even bother and I haven't for years, contacting his biological occurrence, because I'm not going to call him a father because he's not. I don't contact, and I stopped contacting his biological occurrence and saying, hey, I need some help with this or that, because he would drop the ball. He would refuse to do it because he couldn't have control and access to continue his abuse. I don't have the option and didn't really to call my parents or family and ask for help with stuff. 80 to 90% of the time, my requests and my text messages for help would completely go ignored. When I tell you I am a single mother and I raise my children and I care for my home and I create the stability for myself, that is 1,000% the truth. It is what it is. And I remember being afraid to walk away from the life that I had because I was afraid to be in the life that I am in now. And a lot of women who deal with abuse are afraid of that, or they feel like they're not capable of being on their own 2 feet and taking care of their family. When I made that leap, I will say, although things are not easy, they are so much better. So I hope that this helps to encourage other women who may be in the situation that I used to be in to go ahead and take that leap, to move forward in the direction of your goals and your dreams, to understand that there are going to be some sacrifices, but they are worth it. Although I won't be with my son tonight while he's standing on stage, we both will be on 2 separate stages, and we're proud of each other. I'm the one that made that happen for him. I'm the one that got the instruments that he gets to have with no excuses. We make a way out of no way. Single mothers like myself. I'm the one that's going to pay for the Uber Black or whatever that Uber service is for all of my children, and my young adult children, one of them in college, to go with him to present him with the flowers, on behalf of his godmother and myself and them, to be in that audience to record him. And when I get home from my gig, we're going to stay up late and have a watch party. There will be sacrifices. There have been other sacrifices. I've had to miss birthdays because of being in flight attendant training. But I had to miss one Christmas, and that broke my heart. One year, my youngest children were in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I was in a hotel in my training with another airline, and had to watch my babies on TV like the rest of the world. The Christmas that I miss, we started a tradition that Christmas is whenever the hell we say it is. So we had our own Christmas when I came back. There are sacrifices, and it does hurt, but I would choose this pain over and over and over again than the pain and the progress is what I have right now. Pain and progress. But I would choose this over and over again before I ever decided to stay another day in a lifestyle where I was surrounded by people who refused to see me in any way other than just a struggling baby mama, always messing up, always bringing home another baby, just can't get right. Around men who saw me as available for their use and abuse, who put their hands on me, who pulled a gun on me, who knew that I didn't have real protection, people who really valued me enough to do the work to help me not be a woman that was in that position. Around people who use religion as a weapon, oftentimes, around just a lot of people who would even have toxic ways of encouraging me to raise my children and raise my son, not to be a PUSSY and stuff like that. I would choose, you have to choose your hard. I'll say that. Around people who, when I bought a car in cash, instead of them encouraging me and saying that's a wise decision, then making fun of me for not having a new car and saying, oh, it's just going to break down anyway. These are relatives. I had to get away and make a brave move with only $200 in my pocket to get rid of everything in my house and let them think whatever they thought. And even around the man that tried to take me out when I told him that I was done with him, I had to let him believe that I was just, rearranging my house and not let him know that I was moving across country. Clean out my house quickly, not tell anybody, change my number, and whatever could fit in my little ass Nissan Versa. That's all that kept left with me. Me and my kids and a couple of backpacks and my computer in the trunk. And I got the fuck out of there. 21-hour drive across country, away from a red Republican racist ass state that I knew was not good enough. The education was at the bottom of the list. And come back home to Jersey, a place where I forgive my mom. She was speaking out of fear, but when she had an idea that I wanted to come back home, she said to me, your father and I couldn't even survive there. How the hell are you going to survive back in New Jersey by yourself with 4 kids? I had to shut the door on a lot of people in conversation and just go and restart with nothing. and rebuild to the life in the world that me and my children get to live now, which is safer, which is healthier. Am I where I want to be financially? No. But I'll tell you this, 12 years ago, when I didn't have a car, I didn't have a house, I didn't have a job, and I was trying to get away from that cockroach that I was married to, I wished to have the income and the life that I have now, and now I do. And I'm incredibly grateful. I'm so proud. And I hope this encourages others to find the courage. There's a lot of help. There's a lot of resources. I got into some pretty intensive therapy for domestic violence survivors, and I had a lot of help when I moved here six years ago. When it came to finding the beautiful home that I have now, all the furniture, things that I needed to get to the level of stability that I have right now. Hi, Sam. Sam Streeter, incredible performer, and we'll be on stage together tonight. And through everything that I've been through, I've survived, I've endured, fought through. I'm still singing, I'm still acting, not as much as I used to because, I got to be pragmatic. My children come first. But I still do it. I still am able to earn an income, a side income, a very modest one, but still following my soul's calling. That's it. My son forgot his snack, so I'm getting ready to take it to him at the school today and take care of some business. Steam my vocal cords because this cold weather has been messing with it, and get ready to perform tonight. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Darling Nikki. You can support me by going to my website, askdarlingnikki.com, and share this with some mothers, particularly some single mothers who, or mothers who should be single because they're with people who are devaluing them and abusing them in different ways. I just want them to know that on the other side of that fear is the life that you probably are dreaming of. And you got to choose your heart, and I would choose this hard over and over and over again. All right, bye-bye.
Hey, I heard it was your first concert. You're playing Knock 'em Dead. Get on them drums and roll with the punches. Make sure the crowd loves you. Be friendly, be professional, and good luck to you. Good luck from everybody here.
Yay! Okay, your turn.
Hey Lawson, first concert. I know you're excited. I remember my first concert. Have fun tonight, man. Don't worry about anything else but having a good time. We're behind you, buddy.
Thank you. Okay, put the hat on.
Hey, Lawson. Marlon 7 here. I do it all the time. You're going to love it. Enjoy yourself. Have fun tonight. The best is yet to come.
Thank you. Are you ready?
Hey Lawson, guess what? Music is in your DNA. So guess what? Have a good time tonight. We are rooting for you. Knock 'em dead. And as they say in show business, break a leg, but don't really break a leg.
Thank you guys.
Y'all know I'm annoyed because Lawson's sisters could have taken more pics and videos and better than this, but whatever, I'm glad I was able to get something from my baby's first concert.
We don't do Nike tests. We use quarter zips.
Happy Easter.
We classy, we elegant. No Nike tests. We drink matcha. We don't drink no coffee.
These are quarters of now.
Okay.
Congratulations on
Quarter zips
graduating.
for night.
Just in case.
Pain, the complexity and the reality of black people in America.
Yeah.
Making the most out of what we have left.
Yep.
Isn't it amazing that after working from sunup to sundown, they gave us the very baseline of the farm. And only black people could turn chitlins into a delicacy.
Yes.
Because we make music out of what we have left.